From Taylor Swift conspiracies, Zendaya turning into an actual robot, that Drake leak that everyone's talking about, and more.
Paul McCartney reunites with his guitar, Oscars 2024, Beyonce controversy, and Mariah and Ariana teaming up. We've got some spicy updates, so here we go.
Right-wing media is buzzing with conspiracy theories linking Taylor Swift to an alleged plot by the NFL and Democratic Party to influence the 2024 presidential election in favor of Joe Biden. As the Kansas City Chiefs aimed for a Super Bowl win, MAGA media figures intensified attacks suggesting Swift's connection with Chiefs Travis Kelsey and their past endorsement of Biden are part of an election interference scheme. Fox News host Jesse Waters raised eyebrows questioning if Swift is a Pentagon asset. The controversy peaked when the New York Times reported Biden's interest in Swift's endorsement, fueling claims of manipulation by conspiracy theorists like Jack Posobiec and Roseanne Barr. Despite criticism, influential figures Benny Johnson and Laura Loomer propagated the theory, tying Swift to a supposed pro-abortion campaign orchestrated by Democrats. Salem media host Mike Crispy even alleged the Super Bowl was rigged for the Chiefs, Swift, and Kelsey to spread Democrat propaganda. The wild speculation continued with predictions of a halftime endorsement by Swift, intensifying the sensational conspiracy. In a tragic turn, a shooting during the victory parade led to Taylor Swift donating $100,000 to the family of Lisa Lopez Galvin, the victim.
Zendaya stole the show at the Dune Part 2 world premiere, donning a silver robot suit from Mugler's 95 Cirque d'Hiver collection, echoing the film's sci-fi theme. The vintage creation added glamour to the event, translating to Winter Circus and enhancing the anticipation for Denis Villeneuve's sequel on March the 1st. Continuing the 2021 saga, Zendaya reprises her role as Chani alongside Timothée Chalamet's Paul Atreides, seeking revenge with the Fremen. Newcomer Florence Pugh plays Princess Irulan, and Austin Butler portrays Fade Rautha. The star-studded cast, featuring Stellan Skarsgård and Javier Bardem, promises an epic continuation. Zendaya's red carpet moment not only thrilled fans, but also heightened the premiere's glamour, setting the stage for another exciting chapter in the sci-fi narrative.
Rapper Drake didn't shy away from addressing the recent uproar over an alleged inappropriate video during a concert at Bridgestone Arena in Nashville. With the viral video circulating on X, formerly Twitter, Drake took to the stage and casually acknowledged the rumors, saying,
waiting on me to address this, so the rumors are true. My dad is here tonight. That's what y'all were waiting on, man. My dad is here.
The rapper cleverly deflected from the video controversy by bringing a lighthearted twist to the situation, hinting that his mention of his dad wasn't a literal reference to someone in the crowd. The video in question, which surfaced on X, showed the 37-year-old Grammy winner engaged in a sexual act while lying in bed. Drake's nonchalant response at the concert suggests he's taken the situation in stride, using humor to navigate the viral buzz surrounding the leaked footage.
Paul McCartney's quest to reunite with his iconic 1961 Hofner bass guitar concludes triumphantly after a 5-year search aided by the instrument's manufacturer and a dedicated journalist team. The Beatles star, who bought the bass for £30, $37 in 1961, lost it around the recording of Let It Be in 1969, creating a decades-long mystery. Journalist Scott Jones and Hofner executive Nick Wass teamed up to locate the bass at McCartney's request, known for its role in Beatles hits like Love Me Do and Twist and Shout. During a 2022 Glastonbury Festival performance by McCartney, Jones noticed the distinctive sunburst pattern on the bass, prompting a collaboration with Wass. The Lost Bass project, relaunched in September, garnered 600 emails with leads within 48 hours. Sound engineer Ian Horn revealed the bass was stolen in 1972 and sold to Ron Guest, landlord of the Admiral Blake pub. Guest's family returned the bass to McCartney in December. Valued at an incredible £10 million or $12.6 million, the instrument's historical significance far exceeds its past financial value. McCartney expressed gratitude for the successful recovery, marking the end of a remarkable journey to reclaim a piece of music history.
At 54, Jennifer Lopez continues to captivate audiences with her latest project, This Is Me Now, a love story. an unconventional 65-minute film accompanying her album, co-written with Mark Walton and directed by David Myers. The movie defies categorization, blending mythology, astrology, autobiography, romantic comedy, and old Hollywood glamour. Despite a chaotic plot, it embodies J-Lo's bold and unapologetic essence, prompting subjective opinions on its quality. With a reported $20 million personal investment, the film explores self-love through the character Artist, navigating Puerto Rican mythology, surreal romantic escapades, and a whimsical zodiac council featuring Jane Fonda and Trevor Noah. The story delves into themes of toxic relationship, astrology, and a self-love revelation aligning with Lopez's dynamic persona. Nods to her past with Ben Affleck and a spirited recreation of Gene Kelly's Singing in the Rain marked the enduring star's evolution. Available on Prime Video, the move receives 2 stars out of 4, embodying J-Lo's triumphant declaration of her present self.
Thom Browne, the American fashion maestro, concluded New York Fashion Week with a winter wonderland, using fake snow and narrating his latest creations to Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. With Janet Jackson and Queen Latifah in the front row, Browne showcased intricate tailoring, presenting a tale of morning love against a snowy backdrop. A man on stilts in a massive puffer coat stood as a silent tree, unveiling children from his coat, resembling a darker Mother Ginger from The Nutcracker. Browne's models moved deliberately through a snowy landscape, embodying his fantasy world and bringing Poe's words to life. Browne's monochrome palette with black, white, and gold adhered to his signature color discipline. The Poe theme continued with raven-like headpieces and blackbirds adorning coats. The collection featured inventive coats, jackets, skirts, trousers, and variations of the Hector dog-shaped bag covered in matching waterproof vinyl. The poetic touches included Nevermore on jackets, a sheer black blouse and skirt, and gravity-defying braids. The show concluded with a Valentine's Day surprise as Browne presented a giant red heart-shaped box to his partner, Andrew Bolton. Despite the Raven's ominous tone, Browne turned the post-show atmosphere into a romantic celebration, leaving the audience with an "aww" and a whimsical encounter with the tall human tree. The theatrical conclusion marked another chapter in Thom Browne's legacy of pushing fashion presentation boundaries. The 96th Academy Awards are around the corner, set for Sunday, March the 10th at Los Angeles' Dolby Theatre. The ceremony begins at 7 p.m. Eastern, an hour earlier than usual, with a pre-show starting at 6:30 p.m. ABC will broadcast live, and streaming options include abc.com, the ABC app, Hulu Live TV, YouTube TV, AT&T TV, and Fubo TV. Jimmy Kimmel hosts for the 4th time, tying with Whoopi Goldberg and Jack Lemmon, trailing only Johnny Carson, Billy Crystal, and Bob Hope among repeat Oscar hosts. The Best Picture category has 10 nominees, led by Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer. Nolan is also favoured for Best Director, with Lily Gladstone and Emma Stone contending for Best Actress. Cillian Murphy and Paul Giamatti vie for Best Actor, and Da'Vine Joy Randolph is expected to win Best Supporting Actress. Robert Downey Jr. is the frontrunner for Best Supporting Actor, closely challenged by Ryan Gosling for Barbie. Despite 8 nominations, Barbie faced criticism for some snubs, including Greta Gerwig for directing and Margot Robbie for Best Actress. The film's nominations include Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Supporting Actress for America Ferrera, and 2 Best Song nods. The Oscars remain largely unchanged, with all awards broadcast live. A new Best Casting category is introduced, but won't be presented until the 2026 Oscars. Notable highlights include John Williams' record 49th Best Score Oscar nomination, Godzilla debuting with Godzilla -1 in contention for Best Visual Effects, and 2 non-English language films competing for Best Picture, The Zone of Interest and Anatomy of a Fall. The awards ceremony promises a showcase of talents, with contenders vying for the coveted Oscar statuette.
Darren Criss shines as Seymour Krelborn in Little Shop of Horrors off-Broadway alongside Evan Rachel Wood as Audrey. Renowned for his rendition of Suddenly Seymour, Criss finds new meaning in the song within the show's narrative. Though initially not seeing himself as Seymour, he's thrilled to share the stage with close friend Wood, personally inviting her to join the production. Reflecting on the diverse roles, including Andrew Cunanan in the assassination of Gianni Versace, Criss notes parallels between Cunanan and Seymour in their pursuit of greatness and the repercussions of obsession. Criss embraces the joy of Little Shop of Horrors, praising its doo-wop tunes and Howard Ashman's influence, a key figure in the Disney Renaissance. A lifelong Disney fan, Criss sees his role as a personal tribute to Ashman's legacy, contributing to the altar of Howard Ashman. Looking forward to fatherhood with a second child on the way, Criss draws parallels between storytelling and parenting, finding joy in sharing cherished narratives with their own children.
The Broadway revival of Cabaret has revealed its Prologue Company, a pre-show ensemble of musicians and dancers set to immerse audiences in the Kit Kat Club's Weimar-esque atmosphere. Adapted by Rebecca Frecknell from the Olivier Award-winning West End production, Cabaret starts performances on April 1st with an April 21st opening night. The prologue, featuring original music and direction by Angus McRae, kicks off 75 minutes before the scheduled curtain time. The Prologue Company, including dancers Alaya, Will Irvin Jr., Sun Kim, Brian Longchamp, Deja McNair, and swings Ida Saki and Spencer James Weedy, alongside musicians Brian Russell Carey, Francesca Doyce, Kaiji Ishiguri, Maeve Steyer, and Michael Winograd, aims to defy traditional Broadway expectations, creating a club space. Director Rebecca Frecknell emphasizes the Prologue Company's role in bringing the Kit Kat Cup to life from the moment audiences enter, setting the stage for an immersive cabaret experience. Led by Eddie Redmayne and Gail Rankin, the main cast includes Bebe Neuwirth, Ato Blankson-Wood, Stephen Skybell, Natasha Diaz, and Henry Gottfried. Based on John Van Druten's play and Christopher Isherwood's stories, the revival features iconic songs like Willkommen, Don't Tell Mama, Mein Hair, Maybe This Time, Money, and the iconic title number. With scenic and costume design by Tom Scott and choreography by Julia Cheng, the production moves to Broadway following a successful West End run.
Ariana Grande has dropped the Yes and remix featuring her idol Mariah Carey, elevating the lead single from her forthcoming album, Eternal Sunshine. The remix emphasizes self-empowerment with Carey's signature whistle note embedded in the opening beat. Carey joins Grande on the pre-chorus and the chorus, adding her flair to the upbeat song and emphasizing the message of confidence in the face of criticism. Celebrating the remix release, Grande shared a fun Instagram video with Carey expressing admiration for the R&B legend in the caption. The remix, announced a few days before its release, underscores Grande's upcoming album and adds a touch of magic to the highly anticipated release.
Controversy arose when Oklahoma radio station KYKC 100.1 FM responded to a Beyonce fan's request, stating they don't play her on their country station. General Manager Roger Harris clarified they weren't aware of Beyonce's new country release, but do play her on 2 other stations. Despite backlash from traditional country music listeners, the small station played the song several times to address thousands of requests. Radio personality Bobby Bones on The Bobby Bones Show addressed critics, calling the backlash fake outrage and emphasizing the evolution of music. On X, Bones highlighted country music's historical roots in African and European music, challenging the notion of exclusivity. ABC News contributor Mike Muse supported the idea that country music is rooted in black culture and history. Beyoncé's venture into country music sparks societal discourse, shedding light on the genre's diverse roots.
All right, so that's our update. Dan, what is the craziest story to you this week?
I think for me, and this is mostly having seen a little bit of the footage, it's the Jennifer Lopez
the chaotic movie, right?
Chaotic.
I saw it in the thing too. I don't know what is it.
It is what happens when somebody has $20 million that they don't mind spending on just doing whatever they want.
It's like a fever dream.
Yeah. As soon as you take away any kind of critics or any kind of editor, you just say, Jennifer Lopez, do whatever you want. She's like, right, here we go.
It's crazy. It's like she could have just done a 10-minute music video. Like, why make a full movie?
65 minutes of whatever nonsense is going on in her head. I mean, she's a wonderful singer. She's a wonderful dancer. She seems like a lovely person. That is crazy.
Are you going to watch this?
I mean, I will watch at least 5 minutes.
I think I got to watch it.
I'm not sure I'm going to get all 65 minutes done, but I'll give it a try. Yeah. What about you?
I think for me, it's the Drake video.
Yeah.
I just remember I don't go on Twitter once it became X. I really don't go on anymore, and I'm like, oh, let me just go check and see what's on the news thing, and that's all that was up there. And it wasn't like you could just see, oh, there's a leaked video. The video was there.
Like it's embedded. It's playing already.
It's playing, and you can't get away from it. You know what I mean? So I think that was the shocking one for me. But then watching all of the remakes of it, because on TikTok everybody started making videos of it, and those were hilarious.
And I have to say, as much as I don't always, love Drake and what he does, I think addressing it in the way that he has, by kind of not addressing it, I think that's the only thing to do.
And just making it lightheaded, because things happen, and it's not the end of the world. It's somebody's private parts here. I'll just move on. You know what I mean?
We've all gotten, guys. We've all gotten.
But supposedly his is huge. Not supposedly. I saw it. So that was a
That's
little
why
crazy.
He's not too upset about it.
Yeah, of course not.
If it was a colder room, he might be like, hey, shut it down. I'm not going to see this video.
Somebody would not want that scene at all.
It looks pretty good for me, actually. Let's all have a watch.
Also on AGT this week, I don't know if you guys saw AGT Fantasy. It was an awesome episode.
Yes.
It was a really good episode.
Really, really good. We talked about it today on the recap room.
Okay.
We talked about a lot of great opinions, and that should be out next week.
And the finale is Monday.
The finale's Monday, We'll find out who's going to win. Crazy.
And there is a really cool, if you guys look right now online, a really cool opening number. It has Lauren Allred, Ramadani Brothers. Everybody's in one number.
They've just thrown everybody in.
It's chaos.
It's going to be absolute chaos. As Corey was saying today, you're going to have to watch it about 4 times through just to pick up on everything that's going on.
And it's to the song Greatest Show from The Greatest Showman. So
is it?
Yeah, so it actually works.
That's going to be really good. Okay, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, absolutely watch it, guys. Well, this was fun.
Yes, I enjoyed this. The first of many, hopefully. We hope you enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much for joining us for the talent update, and we'll see you next time.
See you next week. Bye, guys.